there, and welcome to episode 5 of the Cat Lady, Craft All the Things. I'm Andrea, I'm the Cat Lady, C-A-T-T, Craft All the Things, and the name of today's episode is Craft All the Things because I have a lot of things on my list that need to get done pretty quick, so get all the formalities on the way. You can find me on Facebook. I have a Facebook page, facebook.com/thecattlady, C-A-T-T-L-A-D-Y. Instagram, _cat_lady. Ravelry, I changed my name there now, so I'm the Cat Lady on Ravelry as well. I have a group. All that's on the main profile, the link to the group, but it's whatever the groups are, the Cat Lady Podcast, I think. And I also have a Pinterest board I started. My Pinterest username is Mrs._Andreazza. That's A-N-D-R-E-A-Z-Z-A. And I have a specific, the Cat Lady board, but you can follow my boards too. So there's that, and in the intro I put the list on there, and everything's on my blog. My blog is thecatlady.blogspot.com. Okay, I'm just gonna jump right in and start with some works in progress. Don't look, that's my surprise finished object. So here is my work in progress, my shawl. The Sunlight Shawl for Sad People by Sylvia Bobilvia. It's on Ravelry. Still got a ways to go. I'm going to just keep going until this yarn is finished. So it's a slow go, but it's a super easy, fun knit. But you can see, so that this will be I got small cables going too, but this is the top of it. So it's just going to keeps getting longer and longer and longer. And that was the back, here's the front. So yeah, it's just a real simple shawl pattern. You kind of just add these purl bumped rows, like the garter stitch rows, whenever you want. That's kind of how the pattern was laid out. So it's stockinette, and then randomly at your intervals of your choosing, you put in a few garter stitch rows to kind of give it some interest, I guess. So, you know, it's kind of fun. I just get to mosey along and decide where I want to add a little extra oomph. So it's going pretty well, and I'm in love with this yarn. This is this hand-painted knitting yarns, I think is what it was. Again, I'll put everything on the blog again, but it's gorgeous. I'm really glad I didn't opt to make socks out of this. I mean, socks would look nice too, but I think this does it much more justice. A nice shawl, and you know, it'll be kind of like a neckerchief style where it wraps around in front. So I'm excited to have that done, but it's kind of do a row or two here and there, and the rows are just getting longer, so it's taking longer to do a row or two here and there because each row I'm adding 4 increases, so, or every other row I'm adding 4 increases. But so that's done. Another completed object before I get to my prize finished piece. Oh, okay, never mind. This is a finished object. I didn't write that down right. Anyways, okay, moving on to finished objects. Okay, I'll start with this. The project bag. Project bag is done. I'll post some pictures, close-up pictures on the blog. But, you know, the inside's got the, let's put down, peace sign, bird, flower pattern, which this combo really looks nice. The teal inside just is nice with the chevron, and then pattern. There's the little zipper pocket in there. I think zipper. This is the first time I've done a zipper. So I got my tape measure and some stitch markers and scissors in there. So the one thing I don't like, I followed a few tutorials. I followed a tutorial for the bag itself and then another tutorial to insert the zipper pocket in there. I would have made the zipper pocket maybe an inch bigger. I feel like it's like way in there, so it's like, to get in there, it's like way in there. I mean, it could have easily been an inch higher, and then it would have been a little deeper, and I could get in there better. But for my first attempt at a project bag and putting a dividing zipper pocket in there, I'd say this turned out pretty fantastic. Of course, I like how it closes, and it's got a squared bottom, so lopsided, but it sits nicely. So I really don't even need the pattern right now, but I'll stick it in there anyways. And so the yarn, I put the yarn on one side, and yeah, when I'm knitting, I just knit right out of the bag. So my yarn sits on the one side, and then technically if you want to do socks 2 at a time, put the other ball of yarn on that side, but right now I just stick in my project on that side. So yeah, no more Ziploc baggie unless I start another project, which it's on the list to make another bag with probably no pocket. I'll just make another drawstring bag to throw another project in if I'd like. So okay, so that was knitting related. So now we're gonna move on to another finished object that's birthday party related. If you saw episode 4, I was talking that I needed to plan my daughter's 5th birthday party, and well, we ended up with booking the party room, craft room, whatever, at Joann Fabrics. So we're gonna have a craft party, so yay. That's right up my alley. But they provide a craft, so Emily picked out a nice little box, the paint. So we're gonna have 8 to 10 people, kids. They get to paint a box, and then they get to decorate cupcakes. And we'll bring in some pizza and some snacks or whatever. So, but yeah, it's like 2 weeks away. So I originally was thinking we'd plan something end of May, more mid-May, but after looking at the calendar and kind of once on the spot when we're in there, 2 weeks. So May 9th. So I made her invitations. Let's see if we can get it to zoom in. Hello. Gonna keep looking for my face. So yeah, I spent a couple hours yesterday and made her birthday invitation. Of course, I pinned a bunch of things to Pinterest to give me some ideas. It says let's party. P-A-R-T is highlighted since it's art. So I thought that was cute. Red, orange, green, and blue. We're gonna paint and have fun too. I love the rhymes. So yeah, this should be fun. So, and no mess for me to clean up. So I don't particularly want to have a painting party in my kitchen, so this will work out real well. Conveniently located, you know, Joann is only a few minutes from us, so that was exciting. So I was in like panic mode all day Saturday, like, oh, I gotta get this all together, so I whipped up the invite last night, which was instant relief, so I passed them out today. So, because, you know, I want to make sure everyone has time to figure out if they can come and have time to respond, So then I hit the dollar store today and got some birthday candles, birthday girl. It's just kind of rainbow themed, so we got different colored plates and napkins, and different colored cups, and might just pick up some juice boxes for the kids to drink. I had some rainbow tissue paper. Again, everything was $1, so I'm like, I don't know what to do with it yet, but and I bought a bunch of stuff for goodie bags. These are just some clear bags. I got those glow sticks to put in there and just colorful stuff, some stickers, things like 5-year-olds like. So yeah, it's kind of going pretty well there. What's left to do? I need to assemble the goodie bags. I need to draft up some thank you cards. Usually I do that in advance too and have them match the invitation. So, you know, probably maybe use a paintbrush again, same font. I did all this in Photoshop. I have Photoshop, so and lots of, you know, you get lots of free clip art and stuff you can find online. So, and free fonts. So it's fun. I like doing it. So just wish I'd give myself more time to do these things, so I'm not stressing about it. But that's okay. So yeah, I gotta work on that, but those aren't huge rush things. One thing I do have to start working on pretty quick too is, which I gotta try this on her. It looks pretty big, but I like to make a birthday shirt. This looks huge, but it might be fine. That was a small, so I mean, I don't have a lot of time to whip a shirt together, so unless I find another white shirt somewhere, I have to check out Kohl's and Target or something, but I'll probably, use the little painter's palette, put the 5 in there, and then put her name on it underneath. And I'm gonna do it the easy way this year. which I did last year. Well, last year I made 2 shirts. I did one where I cut it all to pieces with Hello Kitty, and I, you know, iron transferred them all together and with like heat and bond, and then I kind of applique them, just iron applique them. I didn't sew them on. So of course, you know, halfway through her party it started falling apart because I had like fleece in there and it was too thick. I should have sewn it on. But then I ended up making her second shirt using this fabric transfer paper. And, you know, it looked pretty cute. And I made one for David for his, and I used this, and it looked pretty well. So it worked pretty well. So, and actually, I printed out an extra Hello Kitty for me. I wanted to make a shirt with Hello Kitty. So, if I pick up a white shirt for me, I'll put that together too. My daughter loves Hello Kitty, and who doesn't like Hello Kitty? So, but that's so I'm gonna. So this actually won't take too long. You just print it out in reverse. I think you print it out in reverse. Cut it out and slap it on, iron it, and it stayed on pretty well. I mean, I'm not sure if I ran it through the wash at all. I might have once, but usually I retire the shirt right away and put it in their baby box. I have way too many things I keep for these kids. It's kind of a problem. I'm gonna have to go through it eventually. So that's birthday. So we're doing pretty well. This Saturday I am running I'm walking a 5K with one of my friends. Hi Kelly. And it's a superhero 5K. So we get to dress up like a superhero. So I chose, of course I need to think of something I can make a costume for. So I picked Mrs. Incredible, which, you know, my husband and I are also Disney fans. So that's kind of like right up my alley, and figured, hey, I can use it for Halloween. So, but it's this Saturday, so I really got to get together. I'm getting a red shirt and red like leggings, stretch pants. It's kind of scary. From Amazon. They should be delivered today. I ordered them kind of big, so they would certainly fit. Nothing I can do with them if they're too small. So at least if they're a little big, I can either just look a little baggy, or I can cinch it and I'll sew it in. I've sewn down shirts and I've sewn down pants. So I mean, I can work with it, and especially with leggings, I was concerned with the length because I'm kind of tall. So, but then I figured I'm going to make. So I got to construct the Incredibles logo. So I got a bunch of fleece, and I will probably, well, I don't know if I'm going to sew it on the shirt. Well, probably. As long as the shirt turns out okay, I'll sew it on the shirt, because, again, I'll use it for my Halloween costume. So, and I don't think I'll ever wear just a plain long sleeve red shirt. So, sew on the logo, and then I'm going to attempt to take the black fleece and make, like, boot covers, because she's got, like, giant, like, thigh-high boots, which that ain't gonna happen, and I'm walking a 5K, so I make maybe knee-high size boot covers so they kind of look like pretend boots, just to tone down some of that red leggings. And then I will throw together a black tutu, because you gotta have tutu. That's like the rage for these like walks and stuff. Make a tutu. So I'm going to do I'm not going to do the tying knots tutu, because that's going to take forever to cut the strip and tie it. And so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sew a casing in this and strip a ribbon through it and sew the seam up the back and leave an opening to tie a bow. And I got orange ribbon, which I know looks like Halloween, but in the picture she's got like an orange belt, so you're not gonna really see it. You'll see the bow, and I don't know, maybe I'll put the bow in the front, but anyways, it makes sense to do orange, so that's where the orange comes in. So this is being whipped together pretty quick, but you know, just for a 5K fun walk. So I could run it, but I haven't ran in a while. I haven't really worked out much as I should be. And Kelly's gonna walk it, and her fiance is gonna walk it, so we're all gonna walk it. So that's bright and early, like 8:30 in the morning. So, and while I'm doing that, my husband is taking the kids to Star Wars Day at the library, because it's gonna be May 2nd, so May 4th is Star Wars Day. May the Force be with you. May the 4th. So if you didn't know that. So I'm jealous of that, but that's okay. It gives them something to do. So that's my Mrs. Incredible costume. So now we have an update on my spindle. I got a nice dowel, cut it and shaved it down. And I tried for a good half an hour to deal with that rubber stopper and bored it out with my hand pretty much with screwdrivers and whatever, because we don't have a vise to like drill into, so that's on the list to pick up eventually. But I didn't like it anyways. It just wasn't working very well. Like the bottom end was almost the same width as this, and the CDs just didn't fit as snug as I would have liked on it. So I am going to make my whorl, which is the circle part of it, out of polymer clay. Got this nice Sculpey bright pink. Yay. And there's an instructable tutorial to make a polymer clay whorl. And I'm going to make a top whorl because that seems to be ones I see for all these tutorials and beginners stuff. So whether or not it's going to be what I like or not, it doesn't matter. But it should be removable. I mean, you want it to be snug, but it should be removable. So if I needed to move it, make it a bottom whorl, and that means spindles, they're the things at the bottom, top, bottom. And then I got eye hooks, or little cup hooks to stick in the top, and that's how you start your yarn in there and spin. I have no idea what I'm doing, so. But I'll make that and see what happens. I mean, this was $2 and I had like a 40% off coupon, so I mean, and I'm not even gonna use all of it, so I can probably need 2 out of there. 2 ounces. I could probably make 2 out of there, but I don't know. So anyways. And I have a ton of dowel left, so I could make a top and a bottom and try both. So yeah. Now I have a new plan as well for my Swift. Okay, originally I said Lazy Susan wine rack, duct tape, okay, tacky, yes, functional, sure. But then I found another tutorial for PVC Swift. So again, I have a PVC nitty naughty, it could match. I know I can just go buy it. I probably could buy it for just, you know, $10 more than what I'm gonna construct it out of PVC, but what fun is that? So the PVC one was kind of cool and really adjustable. Like, so you buy a Lazy Susan bearing from Home Depot, get all your pipe cut, and glue it into your kind of cross thing so the 4 spokes come out. So it spins on the Lazy Susan, and then you have your pegs that come up, also PVC, but then they have like a wing and a screw in the bottom with like the little wing nut thing on it, that you can loosen and tighten, so you can move each piece, each peg, so it can easily adjust to any size. I mean, you're not stuck with the wood one, you know, you have specific holes, you have like 3 holes on each side, so you're pretty much in those parameters of those 3 holes. This one you have literally you can move them anywhere you want, so that was very cool. So, and again, it was like $15 of materials, and then I get to make something else because I do like to make things, so why not? And if I wanted to be all crazy, I could get some like spray paint or something that's suitable for PVC and paint it something pink. I like pink. So, I don't know, that might be a little obnoxious. You can paint it orange, I don't know. Wood colored, I don't know. So, but these are all kind of on the back burner. And one other thing on my radar is making something out of plarn. Have you ever heard of plarn? It's making yarn out of plastic bags. I have an overabundance of plastic grocery bags collecting in my closet, so could just recycle them, yes, but why would I do that when I could make plarn, plastic yarn? And I found a lot of it's crochet, but I found a yarn, I think a knitting pattern for like a bag. So take a bunch of bags and make a bag, right? Sturdier bag. Or you can make like a rug. Where would I put a plastic rug? I don't know. I just want to play with it. I just want to try it out. So unless placemats, I don't know. I think you can do placemats, but again, would I really want to use those? Maybe for the kids. Maybe for the cat's food. I don't know. So that's on my. I'm not going to throw them out yet or recycle. I'm going to hold on to them and play around with it first. And who knows? I might hate it. So so that was that. My flowers are still alive. If you remember me talking about them last week, my husband bought them for me that previous Friday, and they're still pretty. That's why. And he jokes that he never buys me roses because they die in like one day, which is true. Roses tend to just die. So these like cheapy wildflowers that he picks up, they always last forever. So they're doing pretty well. Another thing I signed up for when I was looking at Joann for Emily's birthday party, they have a princess party craft for $5 that I signed me and Emily up for. So that'll be fun. They can make a crown, a tutu, the knotting kind, which I would probably prepare all the tulle strips first in advance. And I'll probably be the one making the darn thing because I don't know if she could figure that out. And a little wand. So it was $5, but I need to buy the supplies, so I guess it was more than $5. But I don't know, a fun little mommy daughter outing. And and looks like there's a necklace and bracelet option too. Majestic tutu, wand, crown, or necklace during this fancy class. But yeah, I just pick out whatever supplies I want, and we make what we want. So I can make all these at home. So why am I going? I don't know, but that'd be a fun outing for Emily. So it is what it is. So hair clip of the week. I did all the backings of all my clips finally today, right before I turned on the camera, because I've been putting it off. So once I figured I needed to show off one, so this one's small, so hopefully you can see it. But it's a little TARDIS. Ooh, Doctor Who. And as when I'm talking about Doctor Who, if you did not notice my obnoxious shirt, it says Doctor Who and the Daleks, and it's very rainbowy and ridiculous. Oh, and that's my children not napping upstairs. That's the video monitor, so you can hear David squawking like a bird. But anyways, back to this. So this is my TARDIS hair clip. I had to put the clip on vertically because of course it was narrow. But it's just decorative. It's not really serving purpose of holding my hair back, so it works just fine flipping it up and down that way. So and the shirt was my husband's birthday gift from me and the kids. We each picked them out a shirt. Star Wars shirt, maybe? A Doctor Who shirt. Maybe a Mario shirt? I don't remember anymore, but this was in the men's section, and I thought this was really obnoxious for a men's shirt. It's very flamboyant. Not really my husband's style, but it was kind of a gag gift, so we had gotten him in the other shirts that I knew he'd like for sure, and the kids each picked that out, and I picked out this one. So this morning I found it on my side of the closet, so hinting that, hey, you can wear it. So, which is fine. I'm totally fine with that, so I get to wear it now. So yeah, it's a busy week. I got a lot of things, and hopefully I'll have a lot of more finished things next week. So my goal to have finished next week would be, of course, the superhero Mrs. Incredible costume, because I need it Saturday. I'd like to get Emily's shirt done, and maybe a design for David's shirt. So, because each kid's gonna have a shirt. Now David we're taking to the local aquarium. They just built a sea life aquarium inside the mall near our house, which is a strange place for an aquarium. It's not very big, I've heard, and it's a little pricey, but we figured, okay, we can splurge for the kid's birthday. So we're gonna consider that David's birthday adventure, because he'll be 3, so he doesn't really have friends yet. He's in preschool a couple days a week, but he's not gonna remember. So we'll do a trip to the aquarium and play in the food court or something at the mall, get hot dogs. It'll be fine, he'll love it. So, but I'll make him a shirt anyways that has his name and maybe a shark or something on it, fish. And then Emily's will have the little painter's palette, so So yeah, and both of them being on the transfer is going to be a breeze, so that's actually a little bit of a relief too, because cutting out all the little pieces and ironing them together and getting them all, I make it a lot more difficult than I need to, apparently. So so yeah, and maybe start getting the goodie bags put together. I mean, that's going to be simple too, you know, just shoving everything in a bag. Actually, I shouldn't open the glow sticks right away. Leave those until very last minute that morning. What else do I need to do for the party? I need to get pizza and snacks, and of course that'll be done the day before. Thinking balloons, I ordered 3 balloons from the dollar store, but they're Mylar, which is fine, but I was thinking of just getting a dozen, like, regular balloons, so each kid could take a balloon home, you know, big deal. They don't sell regular balloons there, they just sell the Mylar filled balloons. So I got 3 of them just to have for Emily. They all say happy birthday, whatever, $3, big deal. So I gotta pick those up that morning, so don't let me forget about that. I don't know, I'll check out Party City. I can't remember how much balloons cost, but it'd be cool if each kid could take a balloon home, because I know how much Emily's excited when she gets to take home balloons. As far as decor, I don't think I need to do much. Might do some, I don't know if I make little pom-poms with the tissue paper. We'll spread around just to make it rainbowy looking. Yeah, so should be pretty simple at this point now, so I hope so. Just keep working on my shawl. Maybe start looking at material for another project bag. I could do the blue and the green combo that nobody liked apparently. But you know, it's nice. I also have like a burgundy flower or floral. If you see the intro that I have with that purse, I have a bunch of that left. That could be a nice project bag too. But I've already made 2 things with that fabric. I feel like I'm kind of sick of it. And I still like it, but it's like I have a little diaper pouch that I keep in my purse, and then I got the little mini purse, and then I don't know, do I need a bag out of it too? Maybe a giveaway. Maybe I'll give away a bag with that one, because I don't know, I think I've got enough things made myself with that stuff. So speaking of giveaway, I have a giveaway going on. It was supposed to end last night, but I just don't have the entries that I'd like. So come on, join in. Like the post that says giveaway. You gotta click on the picture and like it, and then comment on what prize you want. It's either a clip, custom clip, whatever clip you want. And there's pictures of the bows, but I'm custom clip, and then custom little ascot scarf. So please join in, win something. I'd like at least 50 entries. I'm trying to, you know, promote the Facebook page, because Facebook is making it pretty challenging to get out to your audience without wanting to pay for advertising and boosting your posts and all this stuff. So join into the Facebook conversation, like things, comment on things. That kind of boosts its rating and gets it into your newsfeed more. So if you don't comment or see it, then they won't even show it to you. So you won't know what's going on. So I have 130 something people on the page, so I should easily get 50 people to enter a giveaway, giving something away. Come on. So that's all I'm working on. So it's still there. I'm not stopping it until I give up or I get 50. So we'll see what comes first. But I'll promote that some more and see if I get some more entries. I think I only have like 8, maybe even like 5, because I have some people that just liked it but didn't comment, and the random generator picker thing I'm using is going to take in consideration who liked it and commented. So if you just like it or if you just comment, you technically are not entered. So please do both. I'm also playing around with opening an Etsy shop, but that's a lot of work, and it's just gonna be a slow process. I gotta do all the shop policies and the shipping and the listings and figuring out what would be good to sell, and you know, I kind of want a mix of things. So maybe a project bag, maybe the scarflet, the hair clips, you know, just craft all the things. So all the things, you know, not just knitting things. And you know, I really like to start dyeing my own yarn, but I want to do more professional dyeing, so you know, acid dyes, better quality yarn. So right now I'm only using, you know, I'm using fisherman's wool from Joann, and I'm using food coloring. So Maybe I could list a couple of those for someone who's just new to knitting and wants to try out some fun colors, because there's just not a good option for cheapy hand painted yarn. It's just not there. So I know some people on Etsy are selling it. I've done a search, of course I always price compare and figure out where I should list my things so they're competitive yet fair. If people are listing all their scarves for $25, then I should stick in that range, and like $22.50. I don't know, go a little under, but not. I don't know. It's a big game I gotta play, It's just to figure out what's fair and what's fair to me, what I deserve, It takes a lot of time to do these things, and it depends on what quality of thing. So it's like I'll have a wool listing and I'll have an acrylic listing, I figured, because the acrylic yarns are inexpensive, and some people have wool allergies or are just looking for something a little more affordable. So then I can do nicer wool listing, and if I get some acid dyes or even the food coloring, I can do some custom coloring for them as well. So it's all going to be trial and error, really. So I got to go probably set up a bank account and maybe even register a DBA. I don't know. It depends on how far involved I want to go. So, and I have some PayPal and all this fun stuff. So yeah, it's all these. Just gotta get through all the red tape first before I can just, hey, I got a shot. So, so that's in the near future. So continue to tune in, and I hope everyone has a good week. And I will see you next time.